The letter arrived on a rainy Thursday, slid beneath the door of Lily Harper's cramped apartment in downtown Seattle, October 2027. It was a flimsy envelope, the kind you'd grab at a corner store, her name scrawled in jagged, unfamiliar handwriting. She tore it open, and a single sheet, folded sharply, slipped out. It was from her sister, Ava, silent for 4 years. Mom's gone. Funeral's next week in Portland. Don't show up unless you're ready to face the family. No warmth. No signature. Just words that cut like glass. Lily stood frozen on the worn rug, barefoot, the chill of the floor seeping into her skin. She didn't cry or tremble. She tucked the letter into her jeans pocket and headed to the kitchen to brew coffee. Grief settled in her chest, heavy but silent, like a rock sinking in a still lake. She'd walked away from her family's world, their wealth, their control, their expectations years ago. But this felt final, a door bolted shut. A faded photo on her fridge caught her eye. Her and Ava as kids, grinning in a meadow, their mother's shadow just out of frame. Lily's jaw tightened. She grabbed her keys. Life didn't pause for pain, and she had a bank to visit. The First Coastal Bank's lobby gleamed with sleek granite and towering glass, a temple to money in the heart of the city. Lily, in a faded sweater and scuffed boots, stepped up to the counter, drawing sideways glances from suited customers. The teller, Mia Clarkson, barely 30, with glossy black hair and a practiced smirk, slid Lily's worn passbook back. "This account's been frozen for years," she said, voice dripping with disdain. A man in a pinstripe suit behind Lily muttered, "She looks like she's here to beg." His companion, a woman with pearl earrings, stifled a laugh. "Probably thinks she can sweet-talk alone." Lily's fingers lingered on the passbook, her hazel eyes steady. "Who can override the freeze?" she asked, her voice calm but unyielding, like she was ordering a drink, not fighting for respect. Mia pointed to a glass-walled office. "Try the manager, but don't hold your breath." Lily crossed the lobby, her boots soft against the polished floor, ignoring the whispers. A woman in a tailored coat hissed to Mia, "People like her don't belong here." The words stung, but Lily's stride didn't waver. She knocked on the door of branch manager David Walsh, mid-40s, his suit crisp, his handshake weak. He barely glanced at her ID before leaning back. "A frozen account's as good as dead," he said, smirking. "If you were someone, I'd know." In the next room, 2 employees snickered, one muttering, "Should we call security now?" Lily didn't flinch. "Check again," she said, her tone even, like she was asking for the weather. David's smirk held, but before he could reply, his phone rang. He answered, his face draining of color. "Yes, sir. Senior shareholder, Lily Harper." "Understood." His eyes flicked to her, still standing there, scrolling her phone with a calmness that unnerved him. The lobby hushed as David stumbled out, his tie askew. "Ms. Harper, please, the VIP room." Mia fumbled papers, her smirk gone. The pinstripe man froze, his phone forgotten. Lily followed David, her gaze catching on a framed photo on the Walla board member, her father, his face stern. She didn't pause. "In the VIP room, plush and dimly lit," David stammered. "How much do you need?" Lily settled into a chair, her bag on her lap. "The maximum for a principal shareholder." His pen froze. "You're a shareholder?" Lily's eyes locked on his. "No. I own this bank." The room stilled. A tray of tea trembled in an assistant's hands. Outside, Mia's hands shook as she sorted papers she'd already sorted. A woman in a silk scarf, who'd sneered earlier, clutched her purse, her face pale. Lily stood, smoothing her sweater. She walked back to the lobby, David trailing like a scolded child. At the counter, she slid an envelope forward. "Clear the debts of the neediest families this month," she said. Mia opened it, revealing a 6-figure check. A woman in a red jacket started clapping, slow at first, then others joined, the sound swelling. Lily didn't acknowledge it. She walked out, her boots steady, the glass doors sliding shut behind her. Outside, the rain had stopped. Lily leaned against a lamppost, the letter from Ava heavy in her pocket. A gray SUV pulled up, and her husband, Ethan, stepped out, his presence quiet but solid. They walked to a nearby coffee shop, ignoring a teenage skateboarder's taunt about Lily's bargain bin look. Inside, over steaming mugs, Ethan asked, "You okay?" She nodded, stirring her coffee, the letters weight unspoken between them. A barista, tattoos curling up his neck, grinned. Saw you in that bank video online. You own them. Lily gave a faint smile. Just did what I had to. Back at the bank, chaos rippled. David was fired, his office empty by morning. Mia's termination email arrived, her nails chipped as she scrolled job boards. The pinstripe man's snarky comment went viral, his career crumbling under a trending hashtag. The woman with pearl earrings lost her brand deal, her penthouse suddenly too quiet. Lily didn't care. She'd faced judgment before 18 at a glittering gala when a woman in diamonds mistook her for staff. I'm a Harper, Lily had said, silencing the room. She'd left that world behind, choosing a life that felt true. As she and Ethan left the coffee shop, a newsstand headline caught her eye. Mystery woman upends First Coastal Bank. A passerby, an old family maid, recognized her. They never saw her coming, she muttered, smiling. Lily didn't see the paper. She climbed into the SUV, Ethan holding the door, her steps sure. The letter from Ava stayed in her pocket, its edges worn. She carried her scars quietly, her truth louder than their whispers. Have you ever been judged unfairly, dismissed before you could speak? How do you carry your truth when the world assumes it knows you? Would you have walked away like Lily or fought louder? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe to join the conversation.